Okay, so now that we have our house, now we have the water, electricity, and the levies for that. Okay, and then at some point you're going to want to say, I want to have insurance on my home. I want to have a car, all these great, wonderful things. Um, it's a little difficult to add it up, but cars are a lot less than the United States. We have options to people can buy Chinese cars here, electric, and of course petrol cars, and of course diesel as well. Yeah, it's so negligible. So you're talking about it, the cost of, let's say, I like to drive. I drive a Porsche, and the biggest reason is because I started driving them in the U.S. and I was like, this is where I'm going to be. Everybody can choose their own price point, but you can go. For a nice 911, you probably can go roughly about 70, 80,000. A nice one used directly from the Porsche dealership, and that really helps because that the maintenance plans they put on them and all that. So that's a good thing. Insurance wise, just for like one particular car. Now keep in mind that we have amazing insurance companies around here. We use a company called Discovery. They're massive. Everybody in the country knows them. So if you're talking about one car, I have no deductible, full coverage insurance. When you say deductible, they say, "What are you talking about? What is that?" You do one insurance or you don't. So I got full coverage insurance, and my insurance in USD probably a month, maybe $100, just for that one particular car, and that's a lot cheaper than it was in the United States of America. We looked at the same car that I have here, and I looked up at one of the websites I used to go to in the States, Tyson's Corner, Porsche. It was the price of the car. Remember, it was twice as much
Twice as much.
as the car that I have now. I just happened to look it up, and I went to the website. I just tell you, I have a 2015 Porsche Carrera 4 GTS. I like it. That's. I wanted the one that has the non-turbo engines. I needed that. I need a pure 911, and so that's what my tag says on my car, pure 911. My previous car said the same thing, pure 911. Remember that?
I do.
It was great. Anyway, so like I said, that's nothing. You don't have to suffer here. You don't have to like, okay, well, I'm in Africa, so you got more options. But it was twice the price, and I was like, this is incredible. It's incredible.
He
So
showed me that, and I was like, "Isn't that your car?" And he was like, "Yeah." You know, it was. I said, "How much is that car?"
yeah.
I'm like, "That's the same car." It didn't make any sense. And when you talk about like overall expenses, I know how much we were spending per month in the U.S. just to live, and we spent roughly every month between $10,000 and $13,000 to live
Yeah,
a month
you couldn't spend that if you
in
wanted
the
to here.
US.
Uh,
So lucky for us, the business was making money. He was making money, so we were still able to live comfortably. But here, I mean, he's talking in rands. We're not spending hardly anything per month. We're not even close to that number.
yeah,
Because if you think about
because I
ten to
think I think
thirteen
even with
thousand a month,
food,
I buy the food.
she buys the food, but I think overall USD it's about $3,000
Three.
USD,
I was gonna say 3,000 a
and
month.
that's on the high end. If you know,
That includes the food.
yeah, and keep in mind that we have more than one car. We have several, and so with the insurances on the house, everything, and our health insurance, because health
Mm-hmm.
insurance is a big thing. They have an amazing health system here in South Africa. People find that, I'm so used to my health insurance in the States, and well, can I use it over there?
Like for
And I
what?
always and I said you could do what you want, but when you get here, let's go have a conversation with these people. And then when they come back, they're like, wow, it's like less than half, and I
Mm-hmm.
get more
Mm-hmm.
um, for health coverage. So, for example, I think in the United States, I think just for decent health
It
coverage,
was like $900.
yeah, we was paying pretty good amount of
And
money.
that was just health.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things the real South Africa. Thanks again.